You have the audience and participants for each other.
Intellectual practices, historical practices, cultural practices.
Examples of women
sharing what it is that you do, sharing how you do that.
There's no way you can ignore Latinos anymore.
work from all around the world. You can come and see and talk about it.
What time is it now in Kenya?
It started out about different people and about different things.
A whole sea of phenomena. Theater for everybody, yes, everybody.
That's just what should be done.
That's completely different.
And indeed, my understanding of life, relationships, death,
I've already changed.
So welcome everybody to the Segal Theatre Center here at the Guinea Center. This is day 2 of our, I think, truly significant and I think inspiring Penda Voices International Playwriting Festival. My name is Frank Henschken, I'm the director of the program. We bridge academia and professional theater, international and American theater here at the Segal Center, and especially the international theater is something we are struggling with here in the US. We do not hear enough voices compared to world music, which we listen to music all around the world. We do not hear all the voices. 95% of all books published in the US are coming from English-speaking writers. Only 5% that are left are, half of them are German or French because of subsidies. So the 2% really do not allow us to get a full view of the world. It's, I think, as we all think, not a good thing, and perhaps also an explanation why things are so complicated at the moment. We are honored to collaborate with PEN, the Writers' Organization, an organization, as we heard this morning, at the cross between the literature and the human rights. They have brilliant writing in prison programs. They get writers out of prison. They support truly translators, give out significant awards, and this is the most meaningful and significant literary festival in the US, in North America perhaps, and perhaps also in the Americas. We'd be up to, of course, discussion about these things though, and it's an honor for the Segal Center to be part of it. And we already heard yesterday voices from Australia, the Ukraine, from Turkey, and from Brazil, and this morning, and now we're going to go over to Guinea. Unfortunately, due to new visa and regulations, the writer was not allowed in the country. We fought very, very hard, but it was not possible. Brooke helped us to get a little miracle for the writer from Syria, from Spain, who came in for Sunday, but it's a very, very unsettling, disturbing reality we faced, that because of the current political situation, a writer was not allowed into the country because of his passport. And we urge everybody to do work, to change what it is here, and to take that seriously. It's always the arts, very often as seismographs very first detect what is coming and which earthquakes might be waiting for us. But now still we have his play from Hakim. I hope he will be seeing us if you are on the live stream. So we welcome you, and we are terribly sorry, and we apologize that you are not able to be with us here, and maybe we'll Skype him in, and he will be somehow have a presence, but not the real ones. This festival really tries very hard to have every playwright here in person. So maybe the playwrights put out their arms. You see them so here from who came, also Marcia from this morning. To be with us and to be part of a lively discussion with their bodies in the room. And we think this is of importance, and this is also what changes, we think, people's minds. We would like to thank Ethan McSweeney for directing the play, and Heather Daniel for being the translator and also part of the discussion. Heather, who also is here at the Writers' Center, also suggested this way. She really went on a big research trip with hundreds of plays from the African continent, which she researched, and she said this is something we should all listen to. So here we go. Before we start the reading, please do take on your cell phone. I'll do the same. And make sure power is off. All take it out and double check that it doesn't ring. It never rings in our readings, and it hasn't so far. So thank you for doing this, and here we go. Thank you.
Ticha Ticha by Hakim translated by Heather Denyer. The faint odor of rice, manioc, mango, guava, lemon, orange, banana, tomato, onion, outside.
The stench of garbage strewn along the streets outside.
The upheaval of dust with each upheaval of feet outside.
The blares of cars outside.
The gurgling of drinks going the wrong way in dry throats outside.
The rumbling of the sky outside.
It is going to rain again
Outside.
1. Here. This animal beauty. Sexy chic, her hair smoothed out.
Her almond eyes.
Her little pointed nose.
Her round mouth.
Her plump lips.
This long-limbed silhouette.
Her never-ending legs.
This nymph look that makes you throw up in your mouth. This double X chromosome face.
Her eyes like jewels.
Look at her again.
The set eye.
Her winks that cause you to burst, to slobber in your shorts.
It's her.
Our Ticha Ticha.
Named Ticha Ticha.
She.
Likes to be called Ticha Ticha.
She.
Plays the mermaid with that lively, insincere, rosy smile.
She.
Clips her nails.
She.
There is what you know and what you don't know. That which you know in the worst case is you know if you don't need to try to know because you know. That which you don't know in the worst case is you don't know. You try to know because you don't know. There's no point in pretending to say that you didn't when you actually did. To say that you didn't break the glass even though you broke the glass, if you know deep down that you broke the glass, there's no point to say that you didn't break the glass. If you break the glass and deep down inside you know that you broke the glass, there's nothing more normal than to say, yes, yes, I broke the glass, yes, yes, it was me, I broke the glass, to not say, no, no, it wasn't me, I didn't break the glass, when you know deep down inside, yes, yes, I broke the glass. There's a similar story of the glass between Michael, at least there was between Michael and me, because I don't know anymore if there will be something between us. He broke the glass, and he didn't want to say that he broke the glass. If you know that you can't say, yes, yes, it's me when you do something, then why do it? In the end, we're always smacked in the face by our actions, good or bad, whether we recognize them or not. It doesn't leave us, it always catches us.
Nail file or nail polish, she.
I had always thought that he was lucky for me. Knowing him was lucky for me. Having him by my side was lucky for me. He was really good and lovable, seemed to be good and lovable, Michael. At that moment, Tauntaun had finished stuffing himself with me. Tauntaun is his name. It's my uncle. I call him Tauntaun because he told me to call him Tauntaun. At 12 years old, he deflowered me. In the house where we lived with 2 wives, Tauntaun arranged to find me a small room, very small room, reminds me where he came at night, almost every night after Moss to quench his thirst before returning to his wives. When he left the little room, very little room, my room it was, what would you call it, ridiculous? There you go, it was ridiculous. I couldn't keep myself from laughing when he pushed in the door, the very little door of the room, my room, gently, slowly, when he shut it, gently, slowly, when he walked, gently, slowly, as if he didn't want to let his feet touch the ground out of fear that it would make noise, that it would draw attention. Day after day this repeated. My belly started to become bloated. I was pregnant. I didn't even know, but then again, how could I know? It was at the age of 13 or 14, I don't even remember too well anymore. All of a sudden, I was kicked out of the house. I wandered the streets, scampered along the rooftops, slept by the light of the moon or under the street lamps with my stomach. When I gave birth, I didn't know how to do it, what to do with this kid. I detested this kid. I didn't know why, but I detested him. I wanted to leave her on the street, the little body wrapped up in a cloth in the middle of a garbage heap to rid myself of this burden. It was there that he appeared, Michael, like a holy light. He helped me to raise her and to support her. He loved her. He loved that kid from the first steps. It was clear.
Plucks her eyebrows, she.
He didn't want to have her clitoris cut, to have her private parts sliced like I had done to me. Little, very little, and like they still do to all the girls her age. When he left me for her, Michael, it was then that I understood everything, understood he didn't want for her clitoris to be cut, that her private parts be sliced off like I had done to me, like little, very little for him. He wanted to keep her intact, without undoing anything. For him. Idiot, what an idiot I was, having I not realized a way and cut off her clitoris, slice off her private parts like I had done to me. Very little, and like they still do to all the girls her age. That would have been better. But fine, it's Michael. After all, it's Michael. After all, Michael is Michael. After all, and then, after all in life, nothing is ever like we'd like it to be. Things never follow the lines we've drawn. Not one path really flat and really straight in life. It's packed with holes, hills, slopes, bends, zigzags.
2. You hear a door slam.
Key that cracks in the mouth of lock.
Bang of the door that opens and closes again.
And there he is.
Our man with the fake skin.
Michael, as he's called, likes to be called Michael the King.
Michael, the source of purgatory.
It's him. Bandage on the nose.
Michael.
It's Michael.
It's Michael, finally, before my eyes, a few feet before my eyes, in the flesh and bones. Has everything stopped? End of purgatory? Are you back for good? Why did you wait for so much time, all this time? It's days like that when you least expect it that people show up. When you want them to show up, they never show up. It's when you least expect it that they show up like a disease, always without warning. No, I don't condemn, you don't condemn him. Maybe he was right. Maybe he was right. I didn't even want to know, right or not right. He had to pack his bags and leave, whatever. The essential, he is here, before my eyes. I can even touch him. I want to touch him. I can touch him. I just need to. If I want to touch him, if I want to, I only need to. I get up.
Get up.
Approach him.
Approach
If I really want to touch him.
Does she really want to touch
To
him?
stroke his face, to stroke his head, to stroke his limbs, to stroke his chest, to stroke any part of his body.
To touch, to stroke.
I just need to touch him with my hand if I want to touch him.
Don't touch me.
Don't touch me. I won't touch you. It's fine. I won't touch him. I was going to touch him in that same instant. My hand was going to reach around and touch him. He scolds, don't touch me. It's fine. You don't need to scold. I understand you don't touch me. I won't touch you. You said don't touch me. I heard you don't touch me. I won't touch you.
Looks
That are exchanged.
that are passed back and forth.
Circular.
Semicircular.
Direct.
She stares at him.
He stares at her.
They
Stare at each other.
ogle each other.
Devour each other.
At length.
Deeply.
Immensely.
And then.
Let it go. Let go. Let go of my
Let me
suitcase.
put it in the
Oh.
bedroom for you, Michael.
Your paws on my suitcase. Don't even try.
Just let me.
Don't need. I don't need you. Understand? Huh? Can you understand that? Huh? I don't need.
You don't need, I understand, you don't need that I put it in the bedroom for you, your suitcase, you don't need, I've understood, let go of my hand, it hurts, you're hurting me, really hurting me, Michael! There it is. He leaves to collapse on the sofa. Hardly turned up, leaves to collapse on the sofa, doesn't even take off his clothes or his shoes. Super looks, smooth criminal, suit, shirt, pants, tie, shades, wig, hat that he wears. He must be warm. He stares at me again, I stare at him again, we stare at each other again, happy to just blink our eyes, look at him, he senses my winks, my nymph look, I feel his winks on my breasts, my face, my lips, his eyes, I feel them like jewels. He looks away, and me, I am still devouring him with my eyes. I can't help myself from devouring him with my eyes. Strong becomes stronger. Whatever he's come from had very good food, it's clear. I sniff his perfume. Nice, the smell of Nivea. Yes, he loves Nivea. His only fragrance, Nivea for men, deodorant.
I smell what? How should I put this? Something reeks in my
Something
nostrils.
smells. Me, I don't smell anything here. There's nothing but your savory odor of Nivea, Michael, that is emitted. Look at that. He puts his finger on the button, wants to push it to turn on the TV. But Michael, what are you doing? It doesn't please you? My picture doesn't please you? But you used to like it, my darling. That picture of Ticha Ticha in a low-cut dress that reveals the contours of your pretty little tits, you said. You said that. That said to me often, you remember. I know that you remember well. You could not remember. Well, he picks it up. Dear Michael. Oh, no, Michael, don't throw it like that, it will break. He throws it. My picture, Michael, my picture. I'm speaking to you. You're bending over your suitcase. He opens his suitcase. Look at my photo with the broken frame.
Don't come near me.
It's fine. You don't need to scold me again, Michael. I understand you. Don't come near me. Are you happy? You can be happy. I understood. Ticha Ticha always understands when you speak to her. You know, little darling.
She's interested.
But what is there that's inside there, Michael? You brought me something, huh, Michael? My darling, you brought me a little something to Ticha Ticha, huh?
Get back.
Easy, Michael, easy. You almost made me fall down. Does that make you happy that Ticha Ticha falls down? Doesn't make you happy, huh, darling? Have you got there?
Not your business. It's not at all your business.
Stop messing around, Michael. Let me see. Just see.
Get back.
Photograph. It's a photograph that you have there, Michael. Right? A photograph. Who's in the photograph that you're hanging there? Who?
You don't see anymore, huh? Not anymore?
Michael, but Michael.
But Michael, what?
Can you just tell me? Are you going to tell me that you expected to find an emptying the house, huh? What did you expect to find?
She told you. She told me that she was coming to tell you. She can't have not told you, Penda. She told me she was coming to tell you to leave so we could finally have our house. And where is she anyway? Where is Penda?
There it is. He just said her name again. Her. Penda. My daughter. What? 15 years? Maybe even more now? My undone sex, Penda, the female never undone. Intact. To find Penda softer, much softer than me. Nothing left in my sex, no pleasure, he said to no end, and for Penda, my daughter, left me. With her, he finally found heaven, yes, heaven, he said, heaven. in the sex of my daughter. He finds his heaven blessed, Michael. And so he left with her. I don't know, never knew where they went, far, far away from me to continue to calmly drink in their foolish actions, the heart, the body at peace, as if there was nothing abnormal all this time. Salt on the wound. Just thinking about it makes me feel like salt on my wound. You shouldn't have asked me that, Michael. Where is Penda?
Nearly a week ago, she told me that she was coming here, and no news since then. Can you tell me where she is?
After all your dirty tricks, you dare to ask me again, where is she, Michael? My daughter. Can you try to imagine, Michael, my own daughter? You didn't hesitate. You defiled her, soiled her, messed her up all this time like your little whore without recourse. You just did just a little bit, Michael, about what you've done. Shame, shame, shame on you, Michael.
Can you tell me yes or shit?
You should be ashamed. Ashamed to ask me that again.
Where is Penda? That is my question. You hear me? You hear me? You hear me?
You are detestable, despicable, hateful. I should detest you, despise you, hate you. I don't understand why I'm not able to, and I absolutely should detest you, despise you, hate you.
You can answer me yes and stop whining like a kid.
Fine, I don't know where she is. Is your Penda? Look for her. You'll find her, or you won't find her. Seek and ye shall find. What's that? Ye seek and ye shall find. Look for her and stop with your where is Penda? Where is Penda? Where is Penda? It's really annoying, and it bores me more and more in my heart hearing that.
Just stop it. Stop your chatter right now. I don't care if it bores you or not. I don't care. Don't care. You hear? Don't care. I don't care.
No, Michael, I beg you. You don't need to get upset. Don't need to. He doesn't need to get upset, Michael. It's not good that he gets upset, Michael. Not good. Calm down, please, Michael. Calm down, my darling. Calm down. It's all right. Voila. He finally turned on the TV. Sits in front of the TV.
What is it that stinks? Stinks here.
Stinks. Something stinks. Nothing stinks, Michael, my darling. Nothing stinks. Except for the delicious smell of Nivea wafting through the air.
It's starting to become unbearable here.
Maybe it's just a bad smell coming in here from outside. Wait! I'll bring you something from the fridge. I know that makes you happy. Will make you happy like that. Yes. Wait. Drink. It helps to calm the nerves. It's even the bottles you adore, the whiskey, the
Good stuff.
the really good whiskey, Michael. All that, only for you. You see. Ticha thinks of everything. When you're not here, my darling, he loves to live, Michael. And how he drinks. Scotch, Black Label, Johnny Walker, how he drinks. It's his way of living life well, living life to the fullest, taking advantage of his life, taking advantage of it with such inebriation, pours his whiskey in his glass. Look at the bottle of whiskey pissing into the glass. Listen to the glug of whiskey pissing into the glass. Oh my drink his whiskey and listen to the glug in his throat. He's laughing, Michael, he's laughing. His whiskey and the glug of the whiskey in his throat, he's laughing. It pleases him.
Body that is aroused.
Drink.
Body that is reanimated.
Drink.
Body that is swaying.
Drink.
Body that is fidgety.
Drink. Body that is agitated.
Drink.
Body that undulates.
Drink.
Fever of the moonwalk.
Strong fever of the moonwalk.
High fever of the moonwalk.
That increases.
That rises.
Again. Only gestures.
Nothing resists the fever anymore.
Nothing anymore.
Drink.
I drank. Did I drink?
You drank, Michael. You drink your whiskey. You feel better, huh? Does it make you feel better?
I must not drink. Must not drink
You
more.
drank, Michael.
Didn't drink.
Drank.
Didn't drink a lot.
Drank a lot, Michael.
I drank. Is that true? I drank a lot.
Yes, Michael.
Michael didn't drink a lot. Michael doesn't drink. No longer drinks. Promised Penda. I stopped. Promised Penda. You drink. You lose your head. Your head is no longer your head. You lose your head. You got no more head. You groan like a dog. You piss like a faucet. You vomit like a hemorrhage. She said to me, Penda. Well, I stopped drinking, Penda. I said to her, beer, whiskey, not touching anymore.
Rejection.
Never again.
Of a bottle.
Never again.
Of a bottle.
Never again.
Of a bottle.
And why not?
Of whiskey.
And why not?
Of whiskey.
And why not?
Of whiskey.
Scotch.
Black Label.
Johnny Walker.
Michael.
Against the TV, it breaks.
Michael.
Against the wall, it breaks.
Michael.
Against the ground, it breaks.
Michael.
Against the ceiling, ceiling, it breaks.
Michael.
Against the door, it breaks.
Michael.
Against the window, it breaks.
Michael.
Against the fridge, it breaks.
Against the table, it breaks.
Michael.
It breaks.
It breaks.
It breaks.
Sound of the breaking.
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 Free. And no one's gonna save you.
That's it. He's locked himself in the bathroom. He breaks the bottles and locks himself in the bathroom. It happens often. Yes, often. The urgent need to go to the bathroom. Nice that, huh? The little need. Apparently he had a great need of that little need, huh? Michael, my darling, you had a great need, huh? You were burning inside, huh? You were going to die of need to put yourself at ease, huh? Isn't it true that the desire was gnawing away at you? So good to make yourself at ease. You're home, make yourself at ease, my darling. Take all the time you need and free yourself. Free yourself. You have all the time for it. You're at home, take your time, and put yourself at ease. Put yourself at ease, Michael, my darling, all good. All good. Huh? It feels good, feels all good to put yourself at ease when you need to put yourself at ease. If the little need pushes us non-stop. Oh, Michael, my little darling, it feels good, huh? That? I know something of it. We all know something of it, how good it feels to put yourself at ease when that little need pushes us. Take your time. Michael, my darling, take your time. He takes his time, my darling. He must have a full stomach to discharge today, but be careful all the same to not empty everything out, to go to the point of emptying everything out. There are rumors spreading, my cholera strutting along the streets. Michael! Good. He's finally calming down. I couldn't wish for more. Michael, my darling, you hear me? Ticha is calling you. Answer if you hear.
Go away. Go away.
He speaks to me. Is everything all right in there, darling?
You're gonna go away, right?
Everything all right? Okay? Is everything okay in there?
Why are you asking if it's okay?
Just know if it's okay, if my darling is doing well, okay? Okay? Michael, are you okay?
Why? Why do you want to know if it's okay? Won't cease to ask me if it's okay.
Everything there is easy, Michael. Don't get upset. You do not need to get upset again. It's not good for you to get upset. You can catch a lot of illness in getting upset, you know?
Seriously, what the fuck is it to you whether I'm upset or not?
I like it when he speaks to me, reassuring to hear him speak. I want. You know, with the shards of a bottle, you can split your skin, hurt yourself. I want to know if you haven't hurt yourself. At least you hear, huh, Michael, my darling? You see, Ticha worries about you, darling. She worries. She doesn't want you to be bad, to hurt yourself, Michael.
You needn't. Me? Worry? For me? Need not. Now listen, it's okay. It's okay.
It's okay. He's coming back to better feelings now. It's reassuring. Tell me, Michael, your business there, you're doing all right in there, huh? It's starting to rise again until it penetrates my nose. It stinks like nothing else. Have you been eating only American sandwiches or what? Only American sandwiches stink like that. Stinks when you relieve yourself. When it's good, it stinks, they say that, huh, Michael? When it's good on the tongue, it reeks in the ass. Ah! You nearly smashed my face. Look, it's bleeding a little. Yes, you made me bleed, see?
Well done for you. That'll teach you not to accost the door when people are in the bathroom.
It really changed, you know, Michael. Your nose, for example, is no longer the same. You no longer have the same. What exactly is this little bandage that I haven't stopped staring at? I was always waiting for the right moment to ask it that.
I redid my nose, idiot.
Idiot, he said to me. It's good. It's a good sign. A good sign. That means he's really coming back to thoughts. He's in a good mood when he starts to say little words like that. It's remarkably better. Your nose. Almost looks brand new, your nose, Michael.
For Penda, I redid my nose. For her. She didn't want my nose anymore. The other nose, the old nose, it was too much. How to put it? Too much. Hideous. There it is, hideous. It made me too ugly, even though deep down I know I'm not ugly. Needed to just rearrange my nose a tiny bit, and I became the handsome kid I was meant to be. Now I feel it even myself. I'm no longer the same. Oh, this little nose brings such luck.
Penda, really speak. You say Penda, the photograph, Penda, the nose, Penda, everything Penda. That's starting to annoy me, that Penda. No, don't need to. Control. I don't need to get worked up. Ticha, get worked up, not good. Ticha gets worked up, Michael gets worked up, not good.
Penda, you're gonna hear only that here, Penda. Only that. Let that sink in well to your fucking brain, and then.
Let go of my neck, Michael, come on, let go. What is it now that you can never understand?
Listen to me really well. It's time. Yes, time. No more time to lose. It's really time. For my home becomes my home again. My house becomes my house
Michael,
again.
your home is always your home. Your house is always your house. And me, like always, I'm here. I watch over the house. I tend to it like a baby. Order, organize, reorganize, cleaning up all the time. Nights I clean, days I clean, I mop, I remop, non-stop.
You end up telling yourself, certainly finish by telling yourself that this man, Michael, has left for good. Huh? This house, his house, became my house. I can die and dig my grave here. Not even one brick in this house, not even one, belongs to you. So no need to leave. You need to leave right now.
For you, I stayed here all these years, Michael. You can't. No, Michael, you can't be outside. No, Michael, I have nowhere to go. You're not going to go. Shouldn't. All the same, don't do it. All the same, Michael.
Let go of me. Let go. Let me go. Let me go on. It's done. There's no more going back.
Look at my breasts, even bigger, even larger they've become. You don't want to fill me up just a little bit? Just a little bit?
No.
You could just.
No desire.
It doesn't cost a cent to touch. You can just touch, Michael.
No desire.
For you, all these years, I kept even bigger, even larger. My breasts.
No
you can.
desire.
Look at my ass. Do you like it, huh? The melon cheeks. You like it? You want to?
No, don't want to.
My undone sex. I remade it. Dr. Fossil remade my sex for you, Michael. A simple surgery, effective. He resuscitated my sex, gave me back my soul, my sex, that which interfered with our body to body, smashed my new erogenous zone, more and more than pleasure for you. You want it?
Don't want to. Don't want.
Then let me touch you, feel your body. Oh, it's building up in me, the desire to touch you, to feel your body. Just a second, you'll be asking me for more.
Shut up.
Then, Michael, I give you my body.
Shut up.
Touch my body.
Shut up.
Feel my body.
Shut up.
Stroke my body.
Shut
Touch
up.
my body, feel my body, stroke my body,
Shut
come in
up.
my body. Shut up. Is that all you have in your mouth? Shut up, Michael.
Be quiet. Be quiet. Be quiet. I'm not in the mood.
He's not in the mood. It's normal. He's not in the mood. In 99 degrees, nothing more normal than he's not in the mood. Despite the rain that increasingly threatens the weatherman forecast, 99 degrees normal that he is a bundle of nerves. He's hot. You can tell that he's hot. Walking under the hot sun, you get hot. Right away, you're dripping with sweat. It dances all over your body. The sweat, the heat, Michael. Oh, the heat, the sweat, the heat, the heat, the heat, the sweat on you can see the heat, the drops of sweat and the dance on your feet. Look, Michael, you're sweating like nothing else. Your jacket, take it off. Let me just.
Not me.
It's all right, Michael. I understood. You're not me. I want you. I still get you some water. Huh, Michael?
I smell like something rotten stinks.
You
That
need a
stinks.
bath, Michael. A good bath will only do you good.
Your water, your bath, your good bath, no desire. And then you don't stop. You don't stop speaking to me. It makes me sick to my stomach when you speak to me.
I speak to you, you get sick. That makes you sick.
You speak to me. I feel sick. That makes me sick. All of a sudden, I feel a fever climbing my flesh.
Listen to him. I speak to him. He feels that sick. That makes him sick. All of a sudden, he feels a fever climbing his flesh. You have bad manners, Michael. Yes, you really do. You're always the same. Always have been the same. Will always doubtless be the same. You'll never change.
Silence. I want silence. Can you understand that? Silence.
Yes, silence. Okay, silence. He likes silence. I like silence. I like it when he makes his silence. In silent mode, I prefer him. When he says nothing, handsome. In silent mode, more handsome in silence mode. When he lets the silence drift. When he lets the silence float. When he lets the silence dominate.
Handsome.
When he says nothing. When I say nothing. When no one says anything.
Handsome.
And we're only happy to just feel our presence, to smell the fragrances of our presence. His Nivea for men deodorant, I smell it.
4. Your body starts to shiver. Pestilent odor
And rotten.
of already rotten.
And already rotten.
That
More and more.
Increases.
What is it that stinks? Stinks endlessly. Rotten chicken or rotten pork that makes me want to vomit. My word, that makes me want to vomit.
He has skin softer, whiter. There! A fly lands on his softer, whiter skin. He wants to swat it. Missed accuracy. The fly is blown away. I am drinking in with my eyes. He brushes me away with a brisk look. He quickly turned away. I don't know what he did with Penda all this time, and I don't want him to tell me. I don't want to know. Only as he is there, right in the line of my eyesight, just a few inches in front of me, it's enough. Just a kiss. Give me a little kiss. I want you to give me a teeny tiny kiss on the lips. Now look at how they shine, Michael.
I'm not touching your body. Take good stock of that in your thick head.
When you left, it was sad in the house, Michael. It was sad in the house. Only calm in the house. Only silence in the house. Only barking dogs and only chattering toads would I hear. Sometimes, weekends or holidays, only intermittent humming of cars, screeching, or tires or the pavement blaring, or music I would hear.
Stench. It stinks. It stinks.
I would
It
listen to
stinks.
these nightly rituals night after night, Michael. It seems so big to me, the house, as if suddenly the house, since you left, had increased in surface area, in length, in width, in height. I would spend my lonely nights staring at the ceiling, lying on the mattress, my eyes pissing tears. Dream after dream, I saw you again at the far end of my intimate space.
God, how it stinks. It stinks. It stinks. It stinks.
I only smell that subtle and agreeable fragrance of Nivea that escapes from your body and crosses my nostrils.
What is that horrible odor of rotten meat that chokes the breath out of you?
Vomit.
Oh.
Vomit.
Oh.
Vomit.
Oh.
Vomit.
Oh.
You vomit, you don't stop vomiting. What makes you vomit like that, Michael, huh? Let me smell your fragrance again.
Let me go.
To smell, I want to again. Your good smell of Nivea, I want to again. How long was I waiting for this moment?
These flies, mosquitoes, starving. Can you explain to me why these rude flies, mosquitoes who kiss my skin without permission?
This white skin that you have that I've never seen so white. Oh my, really white. This white skin that you have. White skin just as soft as flies, mosquitoes are dying to touch. It pleases them too. Flies, mosquitoes, the white skin, soft.
Didn't redo my skin for these flies, mosquitoes who flutter, flutter, flutter. There, over there, here, over what there.
Tell me, Michael, openly, let me ask you, your epidermis that I see has become even clearer, wider. Is it yours or did you whiten your skin further? Sometimes black your skin, sometimes white your skin. I knew it. Vitiligo, your illness. The doctor said you do remember.
I redid my skin. Can't you see anymore? White. Very white, my skin. Whiter. Couldn't stand my skin discolorations anymore. Penda. No longer acceptable blotches of depigmentation. Penda.
50 even. Older your age, younger you look.
Quite young I am. Look, my white skin just as white, soft, just as soft, innocent. I still have some adolescence in me.
Handsome you are, Michael. Even more handsome you've become. Adorable, even more adorable you have become. This body, your body, glistening like a ray of sunshine. Let me. I want to. Can I touch your skin? Feel your skin? Stroke your skin?
Don't touch me. Definitely not. Don't even try.
It's fine. I've understood. You don't even try. It's still what you want, and I do not touch you, okay? I won't touch you. Won't touch you. Won't touch you anymore. Won't touch you ever. Try again.
The odor. The odor. The odor. The odor.
The odor? What odor?
The odor. The odor. In the name of God, that vague and unbearable odor that's emitting there.
Unbearable.
Pierces me. Pierces me. Pierces my nose.
Pierces you?
Cuts off my breathing. It cuts off my breathing, that filthy odor.
Your breathing blocked.
Stop taking me for an idiot. Tell me what this pungent, what this unbearable odor emitted by rotten chicken, by rotten pork, by rotten dog, by rotten cat, or what, huh?
Chicken, pork, rotten pork, rotten dog, cat, rotten cat?
I'm asking you, you're asking me? You can cut that out, yes, and tell me this elusive odor that incessantly blocks my olfactory sense, prevents me from breathing truly well. Where does it come from?
It comes from, where does it come from? From.
If that's not the stench that prevents me from inhaling deep breath, it's the flies who are fluttering in my ears. Worse, bite me, prick my body without my permission. My skin, how it itches. Where is it from? From where? From where?
From
where? Over there. Where?
Over there.
Where?
From over there.
Where are you going like that?
Over there.
Where?
Over there.
In the bedroom? Where? This filthy odor is coming from over there? Where?
5. Rot inside a corpse's shell.
Cupboard, yes, cupboard, there, cupboard.
The corpse stashed away in the cupboard.
How many days stashed away in the cupboard?
How many already?
Fluttering flies, mosquitoes.
The smell of putrefaction.
The petrified flesh.
Stench.
Stench, oh.
Stench.
It smells of repugnant perfume of death.
It's the repugnant perfume of
It
death.
smells of the repugnant perfume of the rotten corpse.
It's the repugnant perfume of the rotten corpse.
Stench. Oh.
Stench. Oh.
Stench. The terrible odors compressed in the rotten corpse. The feast for the flies, mosquitoes, rats, roaches.
What is it? What is that? What is there inside? What is there? You did not really. Say that you did not. That's not you. Not you who did that. You did not at all. You did not. No, it's not you. Who did it? Not you. Not you. Tell me it's not you. Not you.
To say that no, I didn't. Yes, I did. And not going to say that no, I didn't. When yes, I did it. To say no, it's not me. When yes, it's me.
It's you who? No, it's not you. Not you who swear that it's not you who swear, that I hear you swear that it's not you who, not that you did nothing, that you did not do that. You did that? No, you didn't do. Swear that.
What? Swear that what? Nothing to swear, Michael, and stop whining like a child.
Why did you? You did. Why? Do you realize what you did? What you've done?
What I had to do.
What you have just done?
What I've just done, I had to do. I did what I had to do. What's more normal?
You leave Penda to rot in this fucking cupboard and you talk calmly as if nothing happened. You say again what you just did. You had to do what you had to do. You had to do what you had to do.
It was necessary to do. I did it. Did what I had to do. I did it. For better or worse. Good for her. Good for me. Even good for you. You don't drive over the mother. You drive over the daughter like a highway and she lets you.
She's dead. You realize dead, emptied of her breath, of her blood, of everything. The disgusting body in the process of rotting in this fucking cupboard, rotting stashed away in this fucking cupboard. The body, Penda, impossible to even go near it.
You love her. You love to touch her, to fuck her, so touch her, fuck her there again, my daughter, the way you like it. Take her skirt off and force yourself into her sex. That's your heaven true, isn't it, Michael? She needed to die. She's dead. What I like about death is you can never pretend. That joke isn't funny. It's not amusing. Either you're dead or you're not dead. You die. It's final. Death is for good. She had to die. She's dead. Nothing better.
Evil in the flesh,
In the mind,
In the body.
in the organs,
in the sex,
evil everywhere.
emptied out of her
A
sex,
female emptied of her sex. A female emptied of her sex.
Crippled,
amputated,
Altered.
decimated,
disfigured.
Injured.
blinded,
The heart
The
bleeds,
heart rattles.
the lungs groan.
the head ransacked.
Very young, from a very young age.
What to do, how to act when you're emptied at a young age.
And though you fight to stay alive,
And though you fight to stay alive.
And though you fight to stay alive.
dead for good, dead.
Dead. It's death. It's the end of death. It's rotten. She stopped dying and rotted. She rotted. What do you want? Me? I'm not suffering anymore. She made me suffer. That releases me from my suffering. Oh my, it feels good, so good when you're relieved of suffering immediately. It pumps well-being in your heart and your whole body. You finally breathe. If you knew how good it feels to relieve yourself, to be able to relieve yourself and to breathe again.
You see that she's dead. You killed her, and it's clear that she's dead. Dead. It's clear as sunlight.
That's funny. You can be funny sometimes, Michael.
Funny.
Yes, you can really be from time to time. You think that I don't know? Don't see that she's dead? Really dead? Penda? You tell yourself that she's become crazy, damn crazy, that Ticha Ticha, huh? You laugh. He laughs. He doesn't stop laughing.
I laugh. I shouldn't laugh at this, not shed one single tear of laughter. I laugh. All the laughs of my body. Because when reality surpasses the imagined, you have to laugh at it. I laugh. I should be crying. I laugh away my tears. I laugh. You think I'm laughing. I'm furious. My heart is blowing up with rage against this demon that took possession of your body, and you say that I'm laughing.
Laugh, Michael, laugh. You should laugh about it. Laugh. Maybe it will help you understand the pain, all the pain that I have endured. Laugh, Michael, as much as laughter rings in your throat, but I beg you, rid yourself of this rage that is taking possession of your body. My remade sex. You, me, together, like a single body. What could be more beautiful?
Crying.
You're crying, Michael? There it is. He's crying. Michael's crying. You don't need to, Michael. Not you, Michael. You don't need to. Not you, Michael. You shouldn't. No, you need to. Come on. Not you. Let her rot peacefully. It should rot. A person always ends in rotting. I will end in rotting. You will end in rotting. Everyone will end in rotting. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It's not a big deal after all. It's only a body rotting.
Hits himself.
And now he's hitting himself. Stop hitting yourself like that. You're going to hurt yourself, Michael. Stop right now. No need to hit yourself because you will hurt. It hurts. Ticha knows and doesn't want you to hurt yourself, Michael.
To kill Penda, stuffed her body in this cupboard, bathed in her blood for what?
I wanted her to die. I was dying of envy to see her die. She is dead. She will understand that she no longer has reason to start over. Maybe I will love her now. Maybe she will love me now. Maybe we will love each other now. Isn't it true that we will love each other now? After all deaths, we always love them because we pity them, because they are calm and obedient, because they do nothing and just let things take their course.
Dead.
When she came back to find me sitting there on the sofa, she couldn't stop vomiting, and I understood everything. Understood she was pregnant.
Pregnant? By whom?
What bullshit, he asked. By who? By you, Michael. By you. Don't mess with me. And yet I always, always wanted to have a child with you, Michael. Not fair. You're not fair, Michael. The mother, the daughter, the mother. She came to cry in my arms to ask me to forgive her, to let her come back with you in this house? Nonsense! 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 I didn't say anything right away. Her eyes were drooling with tears to no end. You had to see it. And there, right away, I said to myself, this little girl came from my loins. Michael touched her again. Filthy, soiled. She should rest in peace at last and be able to rest in peace. So, there, right away, I gave her water with good intentions, she thought, to appease her heart. I put a little something in it, just a little something that will do a trick, just a little something. After you let it take its course, it sneaks to the body, it breaks it, it disintegrates it, it devastates it, it eats it alive, and then gently, slowly, calmly, it takes care of itself. The breath evaporates. The body lets it take its course, and after, nothing left pulsating. Everything becomes remains. A stinking shell. And this all scares you, Michael, huh? You're telling yourself that she's lost her mind, Ticha Ticha, huh? You stirred rage. You stirred my rage against her. And there you have it. There you have it. She found peace, sleeps peacefully in the cupboard. I couldn't take it, Michael, that you have a baby with her. I couldn't. More than my father. More than my mother. I trusted you.
Father, mother, you never had either. They had killed everything when you were still crawling. You told me.
You were more than a father. More than a mother to me, and then shit all this time, Michael. You should have been ashamed of yourself. Hate, detest, despise, abhor every part of your body that's soiled, spoiled, tarnished her body. To do what you did is unacceptable. To do what you did is unforgivable. To do what you did, it's intolerable. To do what you did, it's inexcusable.
Chasing game.
Body, fighting.
Body, struggling.
I'll catch you. I will cut you up into little pieces, teeny, tiny pieces. I'll add salt to add flavor and offer you as a feast to all the stray dogs in town.
The need to not remain sitting there arms crossed is clear.
We'll see. I will make you see.
You need to do something.
I will make you believe it.
In these situations, always need to do something.
You will understand. We'll understand what it takes, what it tastes like rotten flesh.
99% of people would have done something.
You are going to die, and I will delight in the deliciousness of your death, of giving you death. I want you dead. Nothing more than dead, emptied out of your breath, of the body, disgusting.
How creative people can be. In Russia, one young girl kills another young girl with 100 clips of tweezers. It's clear that it's a compromise. That would do the trick. But 100 clips of tweezers, that's slow. That takes time, and no time.
You are going to die to be buried.
Michael.
You are going to be buried to die.
Michael.
To die to be buried.
Michael.
To be buried to die.
Michael.
To die.
Michael.
To be buried.
Michael.
Die.
Race is running out.
Competition is weakening.
It's creeping.
Wobble, stumbling.
Tangle, collapsing.
Pain and straightening.
Ow! You're hurting me. That hurts.
And then
Pot, flower, pot.
bangs.
Breaks.
Against the head.
Hurts. Ow! You made me bleed.
6. Creatures crawl in search of blood.
Head, pissing, blood, red, the blood, squirt of blood.
What is this red liquid running down your body, Michael? Pepsi or Coca-Cola. Look at your clothes. Red, all red. Let me clean that for you.
Penda. It's you, Penda. Nothing clearer than that. I see you, Penda. Beautiful, became more beautiful. Oh my, the beauty of an angel. What beauty.
The snot's there. Oh heaven, the snot's running from your nose. What is it, Michael? Let me take care of it.
Touch, you can touch. Do you feel the bandage on my nose? I made my nose more handsome for you. My nose no longer pleased you. You were saying, remember, Penda?
There you have it. It became proper, your nose, even glistening your nose.
Come here, so that I can inhale your personal scent under your armpits, between your legs. All these good smells contained in your body that I touch you.
Saliva, your saliva there. Oh, how foamy, let me lick it. You're drooling like a baby, my darling. Handsome.
Come here, Penda. I want to touch your body, feel your body vibrate under my fingertips.
You like that, huh? To feel my tongue on your lips? They've become softer, my lips. You feel that? I drink your saliva, your filth. I adore your filth, you know. I drink your filth like wine. Here, sit down on the sofa. What are these tears? You're crying, Michael. You're crying again. Stop sniveling like a child. You're not a child, Michael.
I beg you, hold me again. Touch me again, stroke me again. There,
Stay
Penda.
still. Stay still, Michael. You're clean now. Don't you see it now? There's no more blood that pisses on you. Look at how you're handsome again, more handsome, and you're smooth criminal, and your gentle scent of Nivea. I smell it again. Full on in the nose, it penetrates me.
Don't move away, don't move away, don't move away, Penda. Where are you going like that? Give me your hand. Come back, come back, come back.
7. You see a sight that almost stops your heart.
Look at me when I'm speaking to you, Michael. I can strip, take off my clothes, take off my bra, take off my underpants, become naked, spread myself like the hands of a compass for you, let you drive into my sex, smash into me. That would satisfy you, to spread my thighs like the hand of a compass, to smash me like a window pane. Do you remember?
A drink, a drink.
It could last all night long, from midnight to the end of night.
A drink, a drink.
Spread my thighs like the hand of a compass on the living room sofa, to smash me like a window pane all night long, from midnight to the end of night. You could.
A drink, a drink.
To hear me vibrate like a Yamaha. He liked to hear me vibrate like a Yamaha, so I'd vibrate like a Yamaha. I would feel the ejaculation of his member in my sex when I vibrated like a Yamaha. Pain or pleasure, he didn't care when I vibrated like a Yamaha. Just wanted to hear me vibrate like a Yamaha.
Wind, wind.
When his member was on the verge of drooling, it was ridiculous.
Wind, a drink.
No, not ridiculous, more terrible.
Wind, wind.
Terrible when he clutched onto my body like he was clutching onto the trunk of a palm tree.
Air, air.
Terrible when his body twisted in every direction.
The heart, air.
Terrible when he bit me with his teeth.
Heart, heart.
Terrible when he scraped me with his nails.
Air, heart.
That pleased him.
Air, heart.
He liked it too much, actually.
Lungs, heart.
When he clutched my body like he was clutching the trunk of a palm tree, when his body twisted in every direction, when he started to bite me with his teeth, and when he scraped me with his nails, then I know how spontaneously like an old ruined truck, and he erupted in laughter like a crazy person.
Lungs,
Even
lungs.
if I only felt pain when I spread my thighs like the hand of a compass, when he smashed me like a window pane, when I vibrated like a Yamaha, when I howled like an old ruined truck from midnight to the end of night, I would try to hang on to my courage to withstand it.
Lungs, air.
The important thing was that he was there.
Breath, wind.
I had someone to share my nights with.
Breath, breath.
One morning I woke up, nothing but a paper left on the kitchen table.
Breath, breath.
No Michael in the house, even his smell had left, his gentle scent of Nivea evaporated.
Life, air.
I was alone, all alone.
Life, life.
The house was deserted.
The air, breath.
Hard to swallow.
What is that dark thing coming from no one knows where? Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune, Pluto, that horrible thing that holds me around the neck, blocks my nose.
They're out to get you.
There's demons closing in on every side.
They will possess you.
15 years, maybe even more, maybe even less.
Air, breath.
Living with you for 15 years.
Breath, air.
And to leave me suddenly like that, hard to swallow.
Air,
Michael,
wind,
Michael,
breath,
Michael,
air, breath, breath.
Michael, answer me when I speak to you. Take your eyes off the ceiling. Look at me. Talk to me.
Asphyxia.
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 They will possess you.
They will possess
They
you.
will possess you.
Wind, air, breath, life, air, wind, life, lungs, breath, air, wind, life, breath, air, wind, breath, life, breath, air, life, breath, air, life, breath, air, wind, breath, air, breath, air, breath, air, breath.
Michael. 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 Not moaning anymore.
Not moaning anymore.
The stomach isn't moaning anymore, not moaning anymore.
Not beating anymore.
Not beating anymore.
The heart isn't beating anymore, isn't beating anymore.
Not pounding anymore.
Not pounding anymore.
The chest isn't pounding anymore, isn't pounding anymore.
8. Let me hold you tight. Corpse on corpse, damned cocktail of the stench of putrefaction, the atrocious perfume of moldy corpses, hazy and unbearable, effluvium of musty meat, baneful, abominable aroma of rotting flesh.
I had her, Michael, stubbed out. Never, never is the worm right and the chicken wrong. Look at her blood in my palm, look. That's what you need to do with flies. Never rush, wait. That's the secret. They always end up coming back, and when they come back, you let them parade around until the right moment, and then bam, bam! You kill them. It's nothing to kill a fly. Everyone, men and women, are unanimous on that. Flies are annoying, so you need to kill them when you can. No sin to pay for that. A fly, no sin to pay for. The neighbors, pile behind the door, many more and more, and that. Knock, 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 tap, 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 bang, 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 knock, tap, bang, tap, knock, bang, tap, tap, bang, knock, tap, bang, tap, knock. Who is knocking ceaselessly on the door like that? I hear voices. voices. Do you have guests, Michael? Voices of women. Are they here for you, huh, Michael? Handsome you are. It's normal that all the vile women in the neighborhood are dying to touch you. My word, who is at the door? I don't even know why you want me to open the door. Your mouse, your mouse, your mouse, your mouse, your mouse. I hear you, I hear you, I hear everything that escapes your filthy mouse. I hear everything, everything. A court stinks, they know. It stinks, stinks, stinks. It stinks, stinks, stinks. It stinks, stinks, stinks. I can't smell your gentle, agreeable scent of Nivea anymore. Who smells, Michael? Where is that sudden odor of crap coming from? From your body, Michael, your body, huh? Not possible. Your body can't have that horrible odor of crap. It still exudes the scent of Nivea. Your body.
The atrocious perfume of putrefaction. She wants to look at her. She embalms him with Nivea. She wants him to smell good. That the agreeable odor of Nivea exudes from his body.
I breathe. I breathe. I breathe. I smell it. Michael, Nivea.
Whispers,
Brouhaha.
babble,
Cackles.
more and more.
Intense.
From behind the door.
What do they want from us, Michael? They don't stop, don't stop, don't stop making noise behind the door. Michael, look at me. Why won't you give me their child? A child I could love. For once, a child perhaps I could love. To pour over them the immense love of a mother. To finally have a child of whom I'd be proud to be a mother. A child whose father isn't the grandfather. Agreeable. Give me that child who will be my child, Michael. I want it. The foulest stenches in the air. The foulest stenches in the air. The foulest stenches in the air. It's coming back. The smell of crap, Michael. Your gentle smell of Nivea. Where is it, Michael? I barely just finished embalming you with Nivea. Your deodorant is actually empty. Why is that stubborn smell of crap still exuding your body? Let it exude Nivea. I'm having trouble breathing. The smell of crap is stifling me. Look at how I'm breathing. A child. I want it there. Now, Michael, before my breathing cuts off, or that door is open, before those piled up, before the door empties into the house, I still hear them more numerous. They're becoming. Pleasure me so that I can breathe. Pleasure me before the door opens, Michael. They're pushing the door. Do you hear them? Do you hear the bangs? They don't want to stop, Michael. They'll end up smashing in the door. You hear? You hear? You hear? Listen, listen. The bangs on the door, the brouhaha. It's full of rage. I feel it, Michael. The brouhaha that I hear, the brouhaha that I hear, it's full of rage. Look at me when I'm speaking to you. Open your mouth. Wet your lips. Speak. 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 Speak to me, Michael. Lift your body up a bit. Michael, to feel you inside me. I want in my depths. I want to be deep down. I want you make me drunk with pleasure. I want. You're a strong man. Show me that you're a strong man. Flood me with pleasure. Drool in my sex. Dance in my sex.
Blows on blows.
Blows on blows.
Sharp.
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 Quick. Wake up a little, Michael. I'm talking to you. Outside. Listen outside. The brouhaha outside. I don't even hear the rumbling of the sky that we've heard before anymore. Michael, they're still pushing. Forcing, pushing, forcing, pushing, forcing, forcing, pushing, pushing, forcing, pushing, pushing, forcing, pushing, forcing, forcing, pushing, forcing, forcing, pushing the door. The knock, tap, slam, bang, tap, knock, slam, bang, slam, tap, bang, bang, knock, slam, slam, bang, tap, knock, slam, bang, slam, tap, knock, knock, bang, knock, knock, bang, slam, slam, with fists, with feet, with sticks, with rocks, banging, banging. I suffocate, I suffocate, I suffocate, suffocating me, suffocating me, suffocating me, I suffocate, suffocating me, I suffocate, suffocating me. The odor, the terrible odor of crap that doesn't stop, doesn't stop, doesn't stop, doesn't stop, doesn't stop, doesn't stop anymore. I suffocate, 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 suffocating me, 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 suffocating, suffocating, suffocating me, suffocating, suffocating me, suffocating me, suffocating me, suffocating me, suffocating me, suffocating me, suffocating, suffocating me, suffocating me, suffocating me, suffocating, suffocating, suffocating me, suffocating me.
The door gives in. Smashed. Spreading through the house, those who were piled up behind the door, noses covered. Black. It's raining.
For the reading, thank you for the recognition
Hakim. Salut toi. First of all, before we start, I just like to say it's been a pleasure to work with all of the artists this festival, and Hakim Ba did everything right to try to get here, and it is a true shame that our government decided not to let him be here. So Hakim, thank you for being here via the internet, and thank you for this piece.
Salut toi. Alors Brooke vient de te remercier d'être ici. En principe, on te voit maintenant et tout le monde te remercie de la pièce. Tu peux entendre?
Oui, je t'entends, mais c'est un peu décalé. Donc oui, merci tout le monde aussi. J'ai écouté j'ai regardé la lecture en même temps, donc sur le lien que tu m'as envoyé.
C'est génial. So he was able to watch with us in live streaming, and he thanks everybody.
Bravo tout le monde.
He said bravo.
And then I want to thank Ethan and the entire cast for a truly beautiful reading. That was wonderful. And so I'd like to start with a couple of questions maybe for Hakim before I move on and talk to you guys a little bit about interpreting this piece. Hakim, one of the things that struck me most about this piece was the use of thriller. And I think Michael Jackson is such an interesting, iconic character for how he spreads globally, and I'm interested in really why thriller for this tale.
Donc, Hakim, Brooke avait posé la question, pourquoi thriller, pourquoi Michael Jackson, et qu'est-ce que ça veut dire pour les Africains en général, pour toi peut-être, et qu'est-ce qui t'a fait penser à Michael Jackson pour la pièce?
Au fait, moi j'ai grandi avec cette musique un peu de Michael Jackson, donc la pop.
So he grew up with Michael Jackson.
Et du coup, ça m'intéressait aussi d'interroger justement ce personnage qui a surtout changé de peau. Donc,
so he was wondering about writing a character who decides to change his skin color.
Voilà, donc sur ce rapport au corps qu'il avait, donc ce rejet aussi qu'il avait même de son propre corps. Et
so why is changing his body, his own body?
Voilà, donc pour moi, Ticha Ticha, c'est ce rapport, c'est-à-dire au corps, où Ticha Ticha, c'est-à-dire qu'elle se bat pour préserver l'organe, c'est-à-dire de sa fille. Et après qui se retrouve, c'est-à-dire attrapé par ça, par Michael. Et puis de l'autre côté aussi, c'est la figure de Michael Jackson qui a changé de peau et puis qui s'est...
So on the other hand, you have Ticha Ticha who preserves the body of her daughter when you have somebody else who's defacing his own body, in the case of Michael Jackson.
Heather, can you speak just more into your mic?
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. Excellent. So I think one of the things that strikes me most about this piece is the language and the use of language, whether it be how you use stage directions and write stage directions, to repetition, to a really kind of sensory experience. And just wondering, like, how language works for you and what's really important to you as a playwright with language.
Donc, Brooke a été très étonnée par comment tu utilises le langage dans la pièce, y compris la poésie, y compris la répétition, et puis aussi la façon de ne pas toujours séparer les mots qu'on dit et les directions. Donc, elle voulait que tu parles un peu à propos de la langue, le langage.
Bah, moi, je travaille beaucoup avec la répétition dans mon écriture. Et donc, c'est vraiment dans Ticha Ticha, comme il y a déjà un rapport, c'est-à-dire étouffant par rapport à la situation. C'est-à-dire, elle a tué sa fille. Et du coup, quelquefois, elle cherche les mots, se demande comment le dire. Et puis, après, donc, quand Michael aussi découvre aussi le cadavre, c'est-à-dire, c'est l'impossibilité un peu de la parole. Je travaille beaucoup dans cette pièce, il y a beaucoup de cette question de
Donc, so he uses a lot of repetition in all his work, but in this piece in particular, it was Ticha Ticha not being able to find language to deal with what she's done and what she's lived through, and then Michael not being able to find language to accept or talk about what he is coming to realize is the truth.
Okay, I'm going to open it up a little bit to you guys. Considering I've had the privilege of seeing the text, first of all, there's no markings for who says what, or what is stage directions and what is not. So I'm curious, when you first encountered the text, what did you make of it, and how did you make those decisions about who did say what? Clearly it's obvious in some parts, but it's not always. And I'd love to know a little bit more how you engage with the material when you first encountered it. Either.
Yeah, Heather, why don't you talk? Oh,
No, I just want to translate for her so you know. Brooke avait posé la question au metteur en scène et aux comédiennes de comment ils ont décidé qui va dire quoi et comment diviser le texte.
So the way it's laid out, and this is also true in the French, is the stage direction. Some of the stage directions are in italics, but they are written in verse lines, quite a bit of them. And then they're, although we know who says the first line, after that it's just indicated by a dash. So I think we can sort of figure out who's who in the dialogue, but there aren't sort of conventional dialogue markings indicated in the text. Which I think is what sort of led us to the sense that we should, A, incorporate all the stage directions in verbally, and B, share them chorally, so it's not simply that sometimes the characters are capable of narrating some of their own experience. Yeah.
Donc, Ethan, le metteur en scène, il avait dit que puisque les directions sont écrites un peu comme un poème, et puis c'est pas toujours clair qui parle, bon, c'est toujours bien clair quand l'un parle à l'autre, mais par rapport à la direction, c'est un peu flou. Donc ils ont décidé de diviser ça un peu comme un chœur dans le sens grec, pour qu'on entende tous les mots et puis qu'on divise les directions de ce sens.
Oui, du coup, j'aime bien le mot cœur et mythe que vous utilisez là-dedans parce que pour écrire cette pièce, justement, je suis parti un peu de Médée aussi. Donc, il y a cette rencontre entre la figure un peu de Médée et puis de Michael Jackson qui, quelque part, voilà, me ramène à quelque chose qui m'est très, très proche.
D'accord, tout à fait. He said that he likes the fact that you brought up the chorus and the connection with ancient Greece, and actually he was inspired by Medea, which Brooke was talking about earlier. By Brooke,
Stealing thunder, Heather.
So the story of the myth and the play of Medea was influential for his piece. So
excellent.
Et du coup, bon, juste avant de continuer, donc je rappelle juste que ça fait partie d'une trilogie qui s'appelle Face à la mort. Donc là, c'est le premier volet, donc qui parle un peu de Médée. Donc le deuxième volet, ça s'appelle La vie porte caleçon. Et le troisième volet, ça s'appelle Convulsion. Là, par contre, qui revisite un peu le mythe de Test de Sénèque, et qui parle un peu de la loterie américaine aussi, Green Card, voilà. Ça.
La troisième pièce, ça parle de Thieste, mais la deuxième?
La deuxième pièce, oui. Donc la deuxième s'appelle La nuit porte caleçon, oui. mais ça apporte pas forcément des mythes connus, donc c'est des choses que moi-même j'ai voilà, donc c'est le rapport plutôt d'un père qui tue la mère, sauver son fils, par exemple.
Oui, d'accord. So he wanted to point out that this is the first of 3 plays in a trilogy. The third play is inspired in a way by Thyestes, by Seneca, and all 3 are connected through different love relationships and how that's explored. The second piece, he said, the husband kills the wife. Cool. Very cool. Sorry, that was maybe creepy.
It's a comedy, though, right? The second.
Elle avait demandé si c'est pas une comédie, la deuxième pièce, non?
Pardon?
Elle avait dit pour Tucha c'est pas une comédie, puisque il plaisantait.
Ah d'accord, bon, non, mais ça parle beaucoup de sport, ce qui s'est passé au Brésil, la répression en fait pour l'organisation de la Coupe du Monde. Et puis, comme je parlais, en fait, il y a toujours ce rapport aussi à la tragédie là-dedans. Donc, de quelqu'un qui change de métier après, donc il devient un peu policier, et puis voilà. Mais il y a toujours le rapport tragique là-dedans.
Well, he says it is tragic. It has, in some way, it was inspired by situations going on in Brazil when they were preparing for the World Cup. And
I know you do a lot of supporting of work in Guinea, even though you live in Paris, Hakim. And I was just curious to know, who do you write most of your pieces for? What are your audiences? Are they both in Europe? Are they also in Africa or in Guinea, where I know you produce a festival there? So I'm curious to know, in specific this piece, who is your intended audience?
Donc, comme tu es entre Paris et bien la France et Guinée-Conakry, Brooke avait posé la question, pour qui est-ce que tu écris? Qui est ton public idéal? Qui est le public ou le lecteur que tu veux qui apprécie tes pièces?
Bon, moi je conçois l'écriture. En fait, quand j'écris, je pense plutôt à mon rapport au monde, à mon rapport aux autres, c'est-à-dire à ce que je vois, à ce que j'entends. Donc je cherche à ce que mes textes, c'est-à-dire, puissent s'ouvrir à d'autres, que ça ne soit pas juste, par exemple, cantonné qu'à l'Afrique, que ça ne parle pas, que ça ne s'adresse pas à un public africain, mais que ça puisse s'ouvrir au monde, en fait.
So, in short, he said that he likes to think that when he writes, he is reflecting what he sees in the world, and that he wants to open his writing up to everybody in the world, not just for an African audience or a French audience, but for everyone in the world.
I think.
Et c'est pour ça que je parle de mythes et de l'héritage aussi commun, là, comme Michael Jackson, et puis je parle aussi des mythes pour ça que j'essaie de exister ça aujourd'hui.
Hence the use of myths that are well known, the use of an iconic figure like Michael Jackson.
I was going to say Michael Jackson crosses borders. I think it'd be really great to open up questions to the audience to see if anybody else would like to ask a question of either Hakim or this beautiful team up here. Did a great job. Right here in the front. The front?
I just thought that was an amazing reading, and I'm wondering, this is really for you as translator, and also for Hakim, are the rhythms similar in the French and in the English? Because it was just extraordinary, the propulsion of this piece.
Thank you. Donc, elle avait dit que c'était extraordinaire le fait des mots là, se projeter, quoi, se continuer comme ça. Donc, et le rythme et les mots. Elle avait demandé est-ce que c'était à peu près la même chose en anglais et en français. So, Hakim was an incredibly generous playwright to work with as a translator, and I really tried to keep true to the poetry in his words and the rhythm, the sense of rhythm. And sometimes I would make choices that, because when we discuss things, when I wasn't sure, I could go one way, I could go another way, and obviously in French there are a lot of connotations of particular words that may not exist in the English equivalents. So he, and I think we both felt that it was more important to get the the idea, the essential idea across than it was to keep the same exact play on words, and sometimes those shifted a little bit. But the rhythm was really crucial to keeping that going.
I'd love to just throw that to the cast too. Inside that rhythm, was there anything that struck you reading it today? Because we were very taken just earlier with how it sort of just keeps coming at you, and there's a kind of like a word web that the words keep getting hit over and over and over again, that they accumulate through the course of the play. But was there anything that you noticed today?
Just one second, I'm just gonna...
Yeah.
Donc, Edith avait remarqué que les mots sont tous connectés, et la répétition, et comment la façon de jouer entre les mots. Il a posé la question aux comédiennes.
I think what really struck out to me was which specific words were being utilized over and over and over again within a sentence. And if I had more time to kind of dissect it, I would be wondering why Michael is reiterating this word over and over and over and over and over again. Why specifically, if it's a verb or a noun or an adjective, and how what that does to the text and his psyche in that particular moment. That's one thing that really stood out to me.
Donc pour lui, c'était très important les mots qu'on a fait répéter. Pourquoi ce mot répéter? Qu'est-ce que ça a à voir avec les pensées de Michael? Pourquoi ce mot, par exemple, est très important à répéter?
There's something so delightful working on a piece with language like this, where the playwright has worked so specifically and done so much work in detail. So as an actor, you feel like you can really just release yourself to the language and just like focus on the words and the vowels and the consonants, and that evokes the essence of what's happening. And when you say suffocating me over and over again, you start to lose your breath, you can't do it, and so it's the exact essence of what it is that you're saying. So it's such a wonderful piece because you really can just like turn your brain off and just give your body to it, and the language just guides you through in such a beautiful way. And it's so much fun as an actor to get to work on pieces like that.
Elle avait dit que c'était très amusant de jouer, puisque tu as tant travaillé le langage qu'elle peut se mettre le corps là-dedans, puisque les mots exigent toujours des actions du corps. Quoi.
My favorite part about both of their characters were their death scenes, and I've never heard death scenes verbalized before. Like they're talking along with their emotions and physical deaths, you know, and I thought that was really interesting to watch and hear, and I've never seen that, and that was amazing to me.
Elle avait remarqué que toutes les deux, quand ils sont en train de mourir, on entend tout. Au lieu de voir quelqu'un en train de mourir, on entend. Et c'est la première façon qu'on n'a jamais aperçu ça dans une pièce, et c'était remarquable. Excellent. Are there any other questions maybe that we get?
The language is so powerful at times, and it absolutely sneaks up on you and is so moving and surprisingly moving. And I thought about the staging of it all the time, because the language is so, in essence, theatrical. Mm-hmm. And I thought if they ever touched, I feel like something would be lost, mm-hmm. that the language is the thing. Mm-hmm. And I wonder about the staging and whether how frightening it would be that it became illustrative, mm-hmm. and how Hakim sees it being staged.
Donc c'est une autre écrivaine qui te pose la question. Elle avait dit que le langage est tellement remarquable, c'est tellement fort. Mais elle demande comment est-ce que ça peut se faire la mise en scène, puisque si on va mettre en scène une action au lieu de l'entendre quand tu l'as écrit, on va peut-être risquer de perdre quelque chose.
Du coup, bon, moi, avant de venir au théâtre, j'ai commencé par la poésie. Et du coup, mon rapport au poème, c'est pour ça que j'aime bien le mot poème dont on a parlé tout à l'heure. Donc, moi, c'est le rapport au poème. C'est-à-dire, quand j'écris, je pense plutôt, c'est-à-dire, je considère l'écriture comme un geste et la mise en scène comme un autre geste. Donc, quand j'écris, je ne pense pas forcément à ce que ça sera sur scène.
So he started writing writing poetry. That was what he first wrote. He then went on to start writing short stories, and then came into theater. And he kept the poetry. So when he writes, he doesn't necessarily think about the staging so much as he thinks about bringing the words into the characters. If I can just quickly.
Et du coup, pour l'écriture de cette pièce, donc j'ai travaillé avec des comédiens au plateau. J'ai testé des choses avec eux, le rythme et puis la répétition. Donc ça m'a permis de doser et puis de supprimer d'autres choses, donc d'être au bon endroit. Donc ça a été un travail au plateau. Donc j'ai fait un chantier d'écriture au plateau au Théâtre de l'Aquarium avec le collectif Amour Découvert en 2013. Donc voilà, donc ça a permis aussi de voir comment ça répond sur scène et puis l'engagement du corps surtout, du comédien.
C'était oui, tu as travaillé ça avec les comédiens quand tu étais en train de l'écrire, non? De le développer.
Oh.
D'accord. Et c'était en France, non?
Oui, oui, c'est en France au Théâtre de l'Aquarium.
Okay, so he just noted that when he was writing the piece, he actually developed it with actors, so that he played a lot with them speaking the words and hearing it, and the repetition and everything.
It's interesting, the very first stage direction is one about smell, which is one of the few things we really can't do effectively on stage. Is the olfactory theater is still in its absolute infancy technologically. So it's just, you look at that as a director and the first thing you think is, well, that's interesting. How could we get that on stage? Well, we can get that on stage via words, obviously. So I would think any staging would borrow something from an approach you might take to a Greek text or something like that, where you would try and incorporate some of the descriptive elements of the text into the actual performance really directly, because I think they'll be more evocative that way than anything we could do. I mean, there would be some physical gestures, but if we did all of them exactly as described, I think they would lose some of their power, as you suggested.
Donc, en tant que maître en scène, il avait remarqué que la première chose qu'on lit, c'est à propos des sons, ce qu'on sent. Et comment est-ce qu'on peut mettre en scène les sons, les odeurs? Ça peut pas se faire. Donc, en pensant comme on pouvait faire monter ça en scène, il avait pensé que peut-être il faut garder toujours un sens de la poésie, et qu'on ne peut pas achever ce même sens par des gestes tout simplement.
Someone else have another question over here too? Yeah. What did Hakim
Wait for the mic. Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. What did Hakim, as the playwright, think of the speed of delivery of the actors?
Il a demandé ce que tu as pensé à propos des comédiennes et surtout à propos de leur façon de parler très vite.
Can I say one thing before Hakim answers? We didn't tell him how fast we were going to do it, and he doesn't speak English. So we might have had a different relationship to the speed.
Alors, qu'est-ce que tu as pensé à propos des comédiens?
Ça a un effet, au fait, le fait d'entendre sa pièce dans une autre langue sans forcément comprendre la langue, c'est un effet, je sais pas, c'est comme si je comprenais ce qui se disait au fait, mais c'est-à-dire à travers le rythme. Donc je voyais bien le rythme dans la voix des comédiens, dans la manière de porter le texte, et du coup ça me permettait de suivre. Donc, celle qui a joué Ticha Ticha, elle est étonnante donc, dans sa voix. Et du coup, moi, ça dit quand j'écrivais la pièce, il y avait vraiment ce rythme un peu d'étouffement qu'on sentait aussi dans les corps de tous les comédiens, en fait. Donc, il y a ce rapport à l'étouffement qu'on sent, voilà. Donc, c'était une très belle lecture pour moi. J'ai regardé ça en vidéo, mais c'est... Voilà.
He said it was a beautiful reading. He said, so he doesn't speak English, and the fact of following the reading in a language that he didn't understand, despite that, because of the rhythm, he was able to understand exactly what you were saying. And he was particularly struck by the reading of Ticha Ticha, but also by the way that you both embodied so much through your breathing and the way that you spoke.
One thing about the text, that we paid attention to is there's very little punctuation within it, and I think to your question that suggested to us that there was a real urgency to it, to sort of rush to get to where the punctuation was, and then sometimes he'll set one or two words on a single line, and those are, much as you would do with a Shakespeare text, that might be an indication to give that more weight and more space, and I think we could, with more time, probably develop that more intricately and maybe even make more sense out of that than we were able to at a sort of first pass.
Comme il n'y avait pas beaucoup de ponctuation, ça avait le sens d'urgence qu'on voulait bien sûr garder. Donc, Ethan avait aussi remarqué que la façon que tu as fait répéter quelques mots, ça a fait que, ok, là, il faut bien exiger ce mot-là. Donc, on a travaillé le texte un peu comme on peut travailler un texte de Shakespeare.
I think we have time for about one more question.
Hearing the play, is this okay? Yeah. I constantly thought about Beckett, and I constantly thought about Gertrude Stein, and they were both on speed. But I had the Greek chorus was in the background. And I have to say, as a translator of poetry and now Strindberg's verse play, that's the most important thing is always the rhythm. And it was fantastic. Thank you for the play and thank you for the performance.
Elle avait dit que dans la pièce, le rythme, c'était très important et c'était très, très fort. Alors, elle a remercié de la pièce. Elle avait aussi remarqué que ça lui a fait penser à Beckett et à Gertrude Stein.
It's funny, both of those came up today when we were working on it, Beckett and Stein. And the other person I thought of, interestingly, was Joyce. And a bits of Finnegan's Wake and the end of Ulysses, particularly.
Ethan aussi avait pensé à Beckett et à Gertrude Stein en discutant de la pièce avec les comédiens. Il a aussi pensé au livre de James Joyce.
Finnegan's Wake.
Finnegan's Wake.
It's quite a pantheon we put Hakim in today. So far, Shakespeare, Joyce, Beckett. It's good. Congratulations.
Tu peux parler de Shakespeare, Joyce, Beckett ou Gertrude Stein, mais voilà.
Et du coup, au fait, par rapport à Beckett, c'est Beckett, c'est ça?
Oui, Samuel Beckett, oui.
Oui, donc oui, au fait, moi c'est Beckett qui m'a donné envie d'écrire du théâtre. En fait, c'est quand j'ai lu En attendant Godot que j'ai écrit ma première pièce qui s'appelle Sur la pelouse. Donc après, bon, j'ai lu Oh les beaux jours et puis fin de partie. Pour moi, c'est des pièces qui me traversent dans mon écriture jusqu'à aujourd'hui. Et l'autre chose aussi, c'est qu'il y a un auteur américain qui s'appelle Faulkner. Donc Ticha Ticha, si j'ai écrit aussi, voilà, Ticha Ticha aussi, c'est à travers une nouvelle de Faulkner. Donc j'ai beaucoup lu un moment les nouvelles de Faulkner, ses romans, donc ils m'ont aussi traversé les personnages dont ils convoquent des cadavres quelquefois. Donc voilà, donc ça c'est des choses qui m'ont porté aussi.
So the first, some of the first plays first literature that Hakim read were the plays of Beckett. And that inspired him to write the theater in the beginning. And I didn't know this part, but he said that he also was really inspired in this play by the novels of William Faulkner. So there we go, there's our American connection, aside from Michael Jackson.
Heather, I'd like to give you a special thanks. You brought us the text, you translated the text. And Hakim, I'm sure it's probably midnight or 1 a.m. in Paris. Thank you for joining us, even with a new baby. We miss you and we wish you were here. And I also just want to finally thank this cast. What a great job. It's been a true honor. Thank you for taking the time, guys. Thank you for coming.
Merci, Hakim.
Merci à Brooke, Ita et puis les comédiens. Le metteur en scène, donc c'était un chouette moment pour moi de vous regarder comme ça par vidéo. Donc voilà, merci infiniment.
Merci. Bonne nuit.